Hi, everybody. I'm Liz Glagowski, Editor-in-Chief of the Customer Strategist Journal, and I'm here with the staff of the Customer Strategist Journal to talk about the latest issue. So welcome to Cara Rosner and Denise Power. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So the latest issue, their December issue, is all about the future of CX and CX trends. So there's a number of articles that we've got in there talking about different types of trends that t.tec and our staff has identified, as well as other ones that are out in the market and what companies have to say. So in addition, we also got some other articles about in the healthcare space, in the retail space, and some other good trends and forward-looking articles for people interested in all different types of topics. So I thought we'd get the team together and talk about some of your favorites and what the readers should expect when they read the issue. So Denise, do you want to go first? What's been your favorite article to work on this issue?
Sure. My favorite in Customer Strategist Journal this month is on Northwell Health. This is a network of 21 hospitals in New York State, pretty big private employer. I talked to their chief experience officer about what they were doing on customer experience, and had nothing to do with technology, had nothing to do with AI, but I was really fascinated at the different things they looked at. They looked at hospital gowns and did some research with empirical evidence that showed that a certain design would actually promote well-being, dignity, and comfort, and that, matters. Then they also looked at the patient-doctor relationship, and they launched a whole training series to help doctors learn how to interact with patients in different ways, and even doctors who were in practice 30 years learned new things. So that was interesting. And then my favorite part was the food, hospital food, right? They had a dismal customer satisfaction rating of 9%. No surprise there, right? Yeah, they brought in chefs from the Plaza Hotel, the Ritz-Carlton, Mission Inn, all these high-end places, and they totally redid the menu with these gourmet-type offerings. And their satisfaction rating went from 9% to 90%. It was just really fascinating, and it just kind of showed an organization willing to look at anything. Nothing was off the table, and they really got great results. So that was my pick, Northwell Health.
That's such a great example, and I'm so glad you got to talk to him. It's nice to see that there's a lot of innovation that can happen that isn't necessarily all tech-based. So a really good example of that. So Cara, how about you? What did you work on that you really enjoyed this issue?
So this is always a fun issue, our last issue of the year for me, because for the last couple of years, I have reached out to speak with business owners and founders and CEOs to ask them kind of firsthand what they're planning to focus on next year. So we have some articles in the journal, as you mentioned, that kind of identify the trends that we're going to be watching that we think are going to transform CX in 2025. Things like the rise of autonomous AI agents and the changing CX workforce and kind of maximizing the value of contact center interactions. And it's really important to look at trends and what analysts and market watchers are expecting for next year, of course. But it's also really interesting to talk to the people who are sort of in the trenches. What are they planning for? Where are they planning to put their effort and their money next year? And resoundingly, I talked to a lot of business owners in industries from retail to law firms to home improvement companies. And the big overarching theme was really personalization. I was sort of not surprised that personalization is important, but I sort of thought everything would be, extremely emphasizing AI. And yes, a lot of them are planning to use AI to make interactions more personalized, but it really is digging into data to learn their customers better and just deliver a better, more personalized, bespoke experience. It seems like companies are really realize that as their competition is growing, the way to really stand out is deliver experiences that make their customers feel like the company really knows them. So I thought it was really interesting, even in the conversations that were around AI. Yes, companies are hoping to uncover some efficiencies with AI. Of course, it'd be great to have some cost savings. but they're really investing in AI and other technology to deliver these more personalized experiences, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point you make, because actually it connects with the one that I worked on about these autonomous AI agents. And what we're finding, I think, across the board is AI for AI's sake is not really the discussion anymore. It's what are you using it for? And the idea of personalization has been an aspiration of so many companies for so long that now some of these AI tools and other technologies available can really accelerate that and actually bring the dream to life. And the article I wrote was exploring the idea of these autonomous AI agents to help do that, where they're taking it beyond the generative AI into the next step, where they're actually connecting these agents through multiple databases and giving them reasoning engines to be able to make decisions that are more complex and actually complete much more intricate tasks on behalf of customers and employees. I went to the Salesforce Agentforce conference, which is just one of many vendors that are working on these tools, and they showed examples of people using Alexa to maybe order plane tickets and find out a best time to go and complete a purchase, or even in the healthcare space, looking at doctors and making appointments and figuring out some prescription renewals and things like that. So the idea with AI agents, though, while the promise is very positive, there is a lot of data that's needed, and even to get to that personalization, you really have to connect the AI agents to a lot of different database systems. So I think there'll be some data challenges. The integration of a lot of this data, if it's living in different places, may become a challenge, but people see what a lot of these AI tools can do. Again, not to replace what is happening now, but instead to really get those seamless interactions that we all really want as consumers and as CX businesses. So I thought that's another trend that we've got in our CX trends that is featured in the journal as well. So for those of you watching, we hope you enjoy the December issue of the Customer Strategist Journal. It's out now. You can find it at customerstrategistjournal.com or on t.tec.com or on our social media. We hope that you follow and like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff on social. And for Cara and Denise, I want to wish you happy holidays, and hope you guys have a great new year.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you.